Hello everybody, it's Nick here, and today I'm going to be playing Vigilante 8-Second Battle for the Dreamcast. My first time playing video of this, I had the exposure all the way up on the camera, and thus I was unable to actually play it. As you can see, I've been playing this game extensively. I've already beaten the game with all the characters, unlocked everything. Now I'm just trying to upgrade everyone's cards. I know there's a cheat for it, but I wanted to do it legitimately for once. So, this is the game that made me want the Sega Dreamcast, to be honest. Why is that, you might ask? Because the graphics have gotten like an overhaul. Let me turn this down so you guys can actually see what's on the screen. Damn it. There we go. And sorry it's at a crooked angle. I have the fucking camera standing up straight. I don't know why it's got to look like that. Again, I'm going to get a capture card soon here, but I'm going to wait till this whole pandemic thing blows over, because I don't know if I'm going to have a job. I should be okay, but you never know. Anyways, they added a lot of details to the cars that weren't present in the PlayStation or N64 versions. So it's really cool to look at this stuff, and see like all the details that they didn't add, you know. One cool thing is when your car gets damaged, in this version, you could actually see the interior of the car. They actually made an interior. Like in the limo, you can actually see like the leather seats and the TV and stuff. Like it's really cool that they added those little nuances. That's really cool. I really respect them for that. I like how the garbage truck has this like kind of greenish tint on it, because after all, it is a garbage truck. I guess I'm going to do Padre Destino here. So we're going to start out with that. So yeah, basically now I'm just working to upgrade all their cars fully. And yes, I know there's a cheat, but I'd like to do it legitimately. I did it on the PlayStation version, and really it's not that bad. Really, it's just a bit tedious, but that's it. So. Now, another thing they improved is in the N64 version and the PlayStation version, when you use your special weapon, you know, your character uses a catchphrase. Also, when you total a car or perform a whammy, it's the same quote. But they played like they were like it was in like some flash game, like some really crappy quality. The Dreamcast version actually fixes that. So this is definitely the most advanced looking version out there. And the music sounds just, I think it's like slightly better, but I don't notice it that much. There were a few nuances with the music though, like some vocals and stuff that I didn't hear in the PlayStation version, so that's interesting. And if you're not familiar with this game, I say the PlayStation version, not the N64 version, because they both use, besides the main theme of the game, they use actually completely different soundtracks. See, I like this too. You can like ram into them. Oh, there we go. Now, that's the biggest problem with this game, is the controls. They're not the best. I'd probably say the N64 version had the best controls, with the PlayStation version right behind it, if not on par. The problem with the controls here is, like, I mean, it responds well as shit, but for one thing, I have to explain this. So, normally, so in the other versions of the game, there's a button you can press to view your car from the other side so you can see what's behind you, and there's also a button to go to first person. Now, I have yet to figure out what the button combination is to look behind you, but it doesn't look like it exists, honestly. But to go to the first person view, you have to hold B and press Y, which I think is kind of weird. Also, you can only scroll to the right for your weapons, so you can't scroll to the left, which is kind of crappy. Of course, in the other versions, you could scroll through your weapons left and right. So, now this is all because there's not enough buttons on the Dreamcast. So, I mean, they did what they could, but like the looking behind you thing is a really important thing, especially when you're playing as Molo, where your special weapon attacks from the back of your car. It's like you have to be able to see that shit. So I'm gonna have to dim the Dreamcast version for that. I looked in the manual, and it didn't look like there was a way to do it to look behind you. So maybe there is, but it didn't even. I mean, to be fair, I don't remember seeing it mention the first person thing like this, and that's very helpful if you're trying to ram a car like and you're playing as like Convoy or Molo who have like giant cars. The damage ratio is a lot higher in this game. Now I know in the options of each version of the game you can set the damage ratio, but even on the highest, it doesn't seem like it does a whole lot. Whereas in this version, they definitely improved upon that. So basically what I'm trying to do here is collect all these icons. And when you total a car, the highest stat that they have, they'll drop 3 of those icons, each of which gives you 4. Now there's 4 different stats for your car. And once you get them to, I think you get them past 50, you get like a little add-on to your car, and you upgrade all of them, your car gets completely revamped. Doesn't even look the same. And yeah, I like these little bullet holes on the back of the car. Again, a detail only in this version of the game. So would I say this is a bad port of the game? Not at all. But like the main problem I have with the controls though is performing the combos. Because most of the time, the piece of shit doesn't want to work. Now you could do it either with the joystick or you could do it with the D-pad. But most of the time, it only works whenever it feels like it. I know for a fact I did the right button combination. It is the same as the other version, so I mean, once you know one, you know the rest, right? But damn it, game. But anyway, so here I'm going to try doing it, and it's a 50-50 chance whether it's going to work. Oh, see, there it worked. Of course, I'm recording this, so the game's going to act nice. Now, it seems like almost like if it doesn't work the first time, if you try it on like the other control, like the joystick, like let's say you try it on the joystick, it doesn't work, and then you try it on the D-pad, and then it works, or the other way around. And it seems that has a better success rate. But even then, there's times where both times you'll try to do it and it won't register, and you could try it multiple times and it won't work. So that's really frustrating. I don't know why it was programmed like that, but it's very frustrating to say the least. Anyways. So again, thankfully it worked this time. And look at that. And you can't go back into the first person view, unfortunately, once you beat the level. But I really hate this whole thing looking around, like cycling around. I'm going to play it one more time to make sure I got everything, or got maxed out on my points. Now, I think when you get the speed upgrades, or enough speed upgrades, you'll get bigger tires. So that's pretty cool. And of course, the only real problem with Vigilante games is that I don't know about the Xbox Live ones. I never played that, but the first game and second offense have very, very extremely easy AI. Now, yes, you can change the difficulty settings, and I haven't tried that in the years that I've played it, or I think I've tried only a couple times. So I can't really give you I can't really tell you whether the AI is good or not. But the problem is, fuck. See, I couldn't turn in time, so. But anyways, the problem with the difficulty is that there's no reward for it. And as you can see, my those little like things on the back of my wheels are bigger, so that's cool. But anyways, there's no reward for doing so. It's not like you get more tokens or something when you defeat an enemy or anything. So it's, kind of defeats the purpose. So I can't really say it adds to the replay value. And yes, well, like this game over Twisted Metal, I never said like it was the best vehicular combat game ever. But from what I've heard, a lot of people do prefer this to Twisted Metal. And that's not to say Twisted Metal's a bad game, because from what I've played, it's actually pretty good. And see, there, I hit them, but it didn't register. So, that's nice. But I do like that you can just see it, look at that, you try to ram into them and you go right through. But that's the problem with all the versions, I believe. Or at least the PlayStation version. I haven't played the N64 version in a long time, but that's the one I grew up with. You would think I would know that, knowing. Oh shit, okay, that was my fault. Damaged him way too much. You have this truck on car action there. I don't know why, when you go in the first person view, your engine sound turns off. Again, though, the first person view is useful if you're trying to ram into a car, just so you can see where they're at, especially if you're like right on their ass. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, look at that, just did a chunk of damage there. See, there we go again. See, I tried to do the button combination. I know I did it right, and it wasn't registering. Fortunately, I got it to register. Yeah, it seems like a lot of games back then with button combination, things like that, like for special noobs, had that problem, and I'm not sure why. I wouldn't think it would be that hard to program, but apparently it was. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a programmer, so I have no idea. Now, I was going to say, too, I had 18-Wheeler Pro Trucker for the Dreamcast, but unfortunately that game doesn't work. I think it just needs to be refurbished. The seller was cool and gave me a full refund, though, which is, like, again, really awesome. And yes, it is the Japanese version, and yes, the other two games I have, this and Crazy Taxi 2, work perfectly fine, so, yeah, look at that. You hear that explosion? Boom! Love that shit. But anyway, so hopefully I'll be able to play that. Local game store says they can refurbish it once they open up, whenever that'll be. Oh, I went right through the mines. Yeah, see, there's another glitch there. Although, I won't complain about that one. In this version, your character doesn't have any victory or death quotes, I don't think. I haven't actually lost in this game yet, so I don't know. But, and again, not saying I'm an expert or anything, but like I said, the AI is incredibly easy to beat. Now, I keep playing the Minnesota level because that's where you get the most items. Now, even the first game was discriminatory in that you start out with no weapons, but the enemies start out with fully equipped weapons and stuff, which I think is a bit stupid, you know. Now, at least in the first game, in the first couple missions in quest mode, you'd actually get like you get a couple weapons and stuff. But in this version, they're like, nah, fuck you. Again, maybe it is because the AI is so bad that they feel like they need to give the AI some kind of advantage, but I really don't know, and honestly, I don't care. It doesn't break the game by any means. Maybe on the harder difficulties, but on the easiest setting, it doesn't. Okay. But, now, do the cars control well? Yes, they do. Oh, yeah, they control really good. I haven't used my special weapon. Let me show it to you guys. You know, I'll tell you guys a little story. Maybe this is like sad or like disturbing or something, but I used to be obsessed with this game. So, I remember for Mother's Day one year when I was in I was still in elementary school or whatever, but I drew my mom like a Valentine's Day or a Mother's Day card, and I drew this car on it. Now the problem with it was I didn't get the message that's painted on the side of the car, which says the end is near. I was like, hey, that's not nice. I'm like, what? It says the end is near. I'm like, oh, like I didn't know what it meant back then. Now I get it. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? I'm going to do this just for you. I'm going to run into this nuclear forklift. Yeah! Wasn't that fucking awesome? If you're lucky, the computer players will run into it, but it doesn't happen that often, so I thought I'd show off something cool. Again, it took me 2 tries to get that right, or get the combo to register. Now, in the US version, they call them whammies, in this version, they call them combo hits, so I don't know, just go with it, I guess. And of course, everyone sounds, in this version, sounds like they're from a freaking anime, but the voice acting is good. It's, you know, the US version kind of has it. And again, tried to do the freaking button combination, and it would not let me do it, so that's nice. I'll just take that. But no, like this like the US version, it's just cheesy voice acting. It's not necessarily bad. It fits. I mean, this game was released in like 1999 or 2000, so like it fits. You know, the cheesiness and stuff, the 90s cheesiness, it fits. But I don't know how they always end up getting billion special weapons, but. Anyways, this version of the voice acting is good, though. Like, they did not butcher it at all. It's really well done. I mean, of course, this version, they actually hired professional voice actors. The US version, there's the people that are credited on that seems to be their only video game credit. Although I know the composer actually did like 1 or 2 of the voices, but, yeah. And also, the US version doesn't tell you who voiced which character, it just has their names. This version actually gives you the names, like, or tells you which characters the voice actors did, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, cool voice acting is cool if they localized it. But I just find it funny, it sounds like every character's from like some anime or something. I don't know what he's saying there. I know it says infidel in the English version, but yeah. And now that I've played Twisted Metal, it's like I kind of make comparisons between the characters of this game and the ones in Twisted Metal. Because like Sweet Tooth would be Molo, because you know their cars on like every cover of the freaking game. But and they're both evil and stuff. This car would probably be like Minion because like it's a military vehicle. Although nowhere near as strong as Minion's car, of course. He's got that tank or whatever. It's not a car, it's a fucking tank. Oh, great. I find it funny, especially in the first game, Joey Medina told me that like he voiced a character that sounds like Joe Pesci. And after listening to all the dialogue, I found out that it was Boogie. But yeah, if you listen to him, it's like, man, that is so funny that you got this Joe Pesci disco guy. Okay, see again, 2 attempts to do that combo and wasn't working there. Okay, and of course you don't grab those points in time, you will lose the game. Or, sorry, I'm thinking of a million. No, if you don't get those icons in time, they will disappear. That's what I meant to say. That is what I meant to say. Yeah, other than that, the frame rate's really good. The game, like I said, this is definitely the best graphically looking game out of the versions, and it's definitely the best, the best frame rate of all the versions. It's like this one's almost like 60 frames per second or something. It runs really, really well. Like I said, it's just the controls are the only bad thing about this game, and they're not. Fortunately, they're not like a deal breaker. I mean, they do work. It's just doing the combos. Sometimes we're trying to finish off those enemies. So that could be a little bit frustrating. Yeah, look at that. Boom! Just keep ramming into this guy. Boom! Although, I don't want him to... And of course, yeah, you can get these, like, hover things. Although, I never liked these. Sometimes they can be useful, though. I was hoping you'd get hit by the nuclear waste. That's not what I wanted. Okay, whatever. Oh, I need to get those missiles. Missiles? Well, however, it's like caramel and caramel. Okay, is there really a right way to pronounce it? Okay. Now I think now this game only cost me like with shipping, I think like 15 to 20 bucks. This is the Japanese version, so if you're looking for the Dreamcast version, like the US version, I'd imagine you could find it for pretty cheap. I'd imagine it's pretty much the same thing, except of course, you know, in English. Okay, let's go finish that guy off. He's almost dead. Oh shit! Run away! Run away! Run away! Or I guess I can't. Okay, well, let's take care of this guy. Funky. How did he perform a combo? That's weird. I've never heard that before. The enemies doing a combo and having a little phrase shouted. But oh, he ran over the mines. Ha ha. Yeah, see, like he hit me with a special weapon a bunch of times, but it didn't do much damage. That's another thing that helps. Oh shit! Come on, game. How did he not get hit? Oh shit! Oh. Okay, where is that fucker? Okay, yeah, so he took me a couple attempts there with the combo. Yes. I'm gonna have to go in there though. Oh, okay, didn't show up. Jeez, how do they keep getting their special weapons? I don't get it. I'd use mine more, but it's kind of useless. I mean, it's really only useful if the enemy's staying still. Oh my god, okay. Jeez. Okay, that should do him then. Fortunately, the combo worked that time when I tried to do it. Now look at my poor car. Yay. I think that'll do it for that upgrade. Yeah, I forgot this version has multiplayer. I think the PlayStation version doesn't have it. I think the N64 version does. One of the coolest features of this game, I think, though, is that the quest mode can be played in 2-player. I don't know about multiplayer, but it can be played in 2-player. And that is badass. And for those familiar with Twisted Metal, but not this game, this guy would probably be the equivalent to Calypso, because he's the main bad guy. But, yeah, I need to stop drawing parallels to that. So as you can see, those things that flew onto my car are the upgrades I got. So as you can see, yeah, I could have set it better myself, buddy. But as you can see, I got 76 of the first thing right here, then this. I can't remember what they are. So I think this one's acceleration, top speed, and then the damage you take, and then the lock on is what they call it. So I assume like how good your weapon comes in contact with another weapon. I noticed that this version too that the weapons or the special weapons can be a little glitchy sometimes, like they won't work when they're supposed to. I don't know what's up with that. I didn't seem to have that problem in the PlayStation version or N64 version from what I can remember, so yeah, I don't know what's with that. Man, I got this badass looking machine here. I love it. And come on, let's be honest. Twisted Metal didn't have a mechanic like this, and it adds to the replayability. Where you can upgrade your car, and then once you upgrade it completely, it becomes a completely different car. I love that. And again, that's not to say that this is better than Twisted Metal. And I mean, I know there's people out there who think the opposite. You know, that's fine. To me, it is better. But again, that's my opinion and nothing more than an opinion. So, but this is the game that I grew up with. I didn't grow up with PlayStation. I didn't grow up with Twisted Metal. So this is all I had. Oh, he hit. Ah. All right, let's use the special weapon bucket. He's standing still there. Boom! See, see, I combo hit him too, and I got the 4-point take you the apple. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. And yes, I can read it. I just can't read it all or translate it all. But the katakana is usually in English, so that's easy to translate. Yeah, see, it took me 3 times on the 2 times on the D-pad, and then finally the third time on the joystick to get that combo to work. It shouldn't be that bad, but it is. And yeah, like I said, the other versions, it could be hard to pull off the combos too, but not that bad. Yeah, tearing the crap out of him. So basically, for those of you who haven't played this before, the combos can be done by pressing 3 buttons on the D-pad and then pressing the machine gun while you press, right after you press the last button on the D-pad. Oh, someone got nuclear radiation. I know that sound effect anywhere. And see, it's got powerful sound effects. Another thing I like about this game. Yay, got him. Gotta get that. Gotta get that cannon. A bruiser cannon, as they call it. Yeah, I mean, the controls do take some getting used to if you play the other versions, but it's not like, again, it doesn't break the game. Oh, it got up. So this does twice the damage. Took me a couple attempts to get that to work. Boom! Yeah! See that explosion, man. When I was a kid and they used to say, like, this car is wrecked, total it, you know, I didn't get what it meant by total it, like add it to my death count. Again, I played the first Vigilante 8 when I was like 5 years old. I'm not kidding. And that game came out when I was like, let's see, I was born 94, so like I was 4 or 5 years old when that game came out. I remember the band commercial, yes. I saw the band version of the commercial on TV, and I had to have it. Fortunately, there was a Blockbuster down the street from us. Yeah, I remember Blockbuster. You know, I think if they weren't so damn expensive, they'd probably still be around. Maybe. Not saying for sure, but that's just a guess of mine. But yeah, I think Netflix kind of ruined it for everybody. Kind of like, I think Amazon is kind of like the reason companies like Toys R Us went out of business, just because this can't compete with that shit. Why go out of your way to go down there and pay a ton of money when you could just sit at home and get it for a cheaper price and pay next to nothing for it? I mean, but, you know, it was funny because I was driving down Everett, which is where I grew up as a kid, and, I was driving by the area where the Hollywood Video used to be. That's where I first rented this game, Second Offense for the N64. I rented it out there. Now, the Hollywood Video down there is now at Chase Bank. I don't know if they have Chase Bank outside of Washington State. I would imagine they do, but yeah, I'm just going to go try and get some of those upgrades. I can't let that happen. Alright, there we go. Boom! Through the damn glass and shit. Oh, I love it. Again, there's a lot more detail put in the graphics here when, like, the cars like, you know, with the cars being damaged and stuff. It's really cool. I love it. Anyways, I think I got it. Let's check. Okay. The only crappy thing is I wish there was a Japanese version of the N64 game, but there's not. That one was a US and European exclusive. But the PlayStation and Dreamcast version, of course, got a Japanese version. Oh, look at that! I got those. I got that stuff on my car. It's so cool. Is it the garbage man off or no? So you got to find who has the higher stats, because when you toggle them, they'll drop those icons. If you just destroy them normally or whatever, then they will just drop any random icon, but they'll only drop one of those. So, I'll do 4 Sheilas. And then, yeah, because I want to show you guys this. This is cool. I know it's 30 minutes, but fortunately, I've had a lot to say about this game, so that's why I've been being able to talk for a while. Because usually it's like I talk for like a few minutes and I'm mostly silent, or I have to concentrate. In this game, I don't have to do any of that. I mean, oh, look at those spikes are just beautiful. And boom! Yeah, sexy. Boom! Go first person. See, it like went right through them. I don't know how that works, but in this game, apparently that's a thing. Yeah. That's the Crater Maker combo, which basically, like, once it hits them, it does a massive amount of damage. This one's called the Turtle Turnover. It's supposed to, like, flip them over, but since they're on hovercrafts, it won't flip them over. Oh, shit. Yeah, her special weapon can actually take off your weapons, so you gotta... And of course, I lost that one, which I'm pissed, because that one was really good. Oh, she's following me. Cool. There we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's sexy. Okay. I need to find another weapon that I can actually use. So I'll take that one. I'm surprised it's still there. Because the weapons disappear pretty fast. How did you get your damn special weapon already? Come on. Oh, I could use that one. Yeah. Toast your ass. Fuck, game. It didn't fucking recognize the hit. Oh well, there's another Sheila to kill, so let's do it. I could say kill, right? This is Sega, it's not Nintendo. I wish this game were on Switch, you know? Or they would do a remake, but unfortunately I think Activision holds the rights, and I'm pretty sure they have no intention of bringing this game back. But you know what? That's probably a good thing, because they'd probably make a really shitty game or something, and I don't want that. I mean, this game kind of perfected the first game, so you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So. There we go. And now, I'm just going to restart the game. Gonna restart the level just to check one thing. I'm not actually going to play it again. I think I played this game long enough. But now, when I play the level, we will see the change. You should see a change. I hope you see a change. I think the loading times in this version are a bit weird. There we go. Oh, it's so sexy. Oh. And I wish you could see the front of it, because there's this giant plate on the front that says, "Meet your doom." Love it. Let's just, boom! Yeah, look at that. Just ram into him. Okay. Well, I guess I could show you on the character display. So if I had to rate this version of the game, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Besides the control thing, problems with the controls, it's actually a really solid port. It's a beautiful looking port, and I can't stress that enough. It looks and runs so fucking good. So it's times like this where I kind of wonder why the Sega Dreamcast didn't win the console wars, because I mean, at least I could say that Sega went out with a bang. I'm glad they're still around, though. Oh, wow, my car's smaller. That's weird to make the car smaller on the... Looks like I'm driving a fucking clown car now. I always look at that sexy bitch. Oh, that's awesome. I couldn't have said it better myself, Brent. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, if you want to... let me save the game. But I'd imagine if you want to buy this game for your Dreamcast, you can get it for a few bucks on eBay, probably like $10. The good thing is it's easier to find complete copies of Dreamcast games because, like PlayStation games, they just came in CD cases. So, but I want to save. Now that beep you heard is actually the BMU saying "okay," which is kind of cool. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. God bless, and peace out. I have something else that's cool to show you. All right. See you.